So today we're doing a FNAF game tier list. I know this video will get outdated the day I upload it with Help Wanted to, but I don't care.
Guys? Is this Freddy Fazbear?
So first off is the game that started it all, Chuck E. Cheese Party Games on the Nintendo Wii. Seriously, time for FNAF 1. So in most FNAF games, you are a night guard on minimum wage trying to survive the quirky animatronics. Thankfully, in this tier list, I'm not going too deep on lore, so let's just keep it at this. So you need to survive the quirky animatronics by using the cameras, doors, and lights in order to know where they are and keep them out. So gameplay is great. So what about the horror parts? This is a horror game. Well, I wasn't old enough when the Markiplier and other Let's players played FNAF and got flung across the room when they got jump scared, but the game is still spooky. Not scary if you're above the age of 5. I promise you won't pee your pants when Bonnie comes at the door. But with all of that, there's only one place I can put FNAF 1, and that is S tier.
Guys? Is this Freddy Fazbear?
Alright, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now this game took FNAF and made a good sequel out of it. They expanded a ton on the FNAF gameplay by removing the doors, so now you gotta keep out the animatronics. Speaking of which, what are the new animatronics? Oh. Anyway, now you have a Freddy mask in order to keep them out, but you can't do anything when the Freddy mask is on. So, to stop you from keeping the mask on all the time, you need to go to the prize corners camera and wind up that music box. And if you don't, the brand new animatronic, the puppet, is going to kill you. And Withered Foxy. To keep Withered Foxy out of the office, you gotta flash him with your flashlight. So, with that, where should FNAF 2 go? Takes the original 4, keeps them, but now they're withered, and then it adds 6 more animatronics. So, you know what?
Guys? Is this Freddy Fazbear?
Five Nights at Freddy's 3. How do I rank this one? Let's see, it added Springtrap to FNAF, who is by law the best animatronic of all time. No arguments. This game looks the scariest by far. The office actually gives me creeps. So wait, why is this game the worst FNAF game out of them all? Oh, yeah. So the reason this is the worst game, in my opinion, is because Springtrap's the only animatronic. That's fine, but it's just too easy. I mean, the Phantoms are there, but that's just a minor setback. So I would love to give this game A tier, but I'm just gonna have to give it B.
Guys? Is this Freddy Fazbear?
Don't make the joke. Don't do it. You're a better FNAF YouTuber than this. It's not funny. It's just 6 words. It's just a reaction clip.
Was that the bite of 87?
Sorry, I had to do it. Anyway, it's time to talk about the prequel to the prequel to the prequel to the sequel. So, in this game, you play as a child trying to survive the nightmare animatronics. Now, these are scary. I mean, this is the scariest game by far. So anyway, this should be the easiest S tier ever. I mean, it is scary, but the gameplay, it's kind of flawed. The game uses audio cues, which I'm not a big fan of, if they even work. So, 18.
Guys? Is this Freddy Fazbear?
So, where do I put FNAF World? It's not a horror game, and I know it has its haters, but I actually like FNAF World. Now put the pitchforks down. Oh wait, this game has fans now? Oh great, I can put the game in B tier and not feel scared for my life. Wait!
Guys? Is this Freddy Fazbear?
Guys, I have to tell you something bad. I never actually cared or beat Sister Location. Night 4 was just way too hard. So I don't really know how to have an opinion on this game without even beating it. So, good way to expand on FNAF. I like the voice acting, and Michael Afton is here. So, B tier?
Guys? Is this Freddy Fazbear?
So yes, you are the owner of a new Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. What will you do with it? Well, it's time for FNAF 6. This game starts as a good simulator if you owned a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I can finally live my dream! Anyway, after you're done, you get to salvage an animatronic from another place, I think. I'm not a Freddy Faz pro. Anyway, it's time to do your task. Now, this is FNAF, of course. You need to survive killer animatronics, duh. Let me just say, this office looks incredible. Very creepy. But it's time to talk about the canon ending for Pizza Sim and the canon ending to FNAF until security breach. So we found out that the phone guy was actually the co-owner of Fazbear Entertainment, Henry Emily. And you are here to get every animatronic in the building, and he is gonna burn it to the ground and end all of this. So, A tier!
Guys? Is this Freddy Fazbear?
This is fine. I'm not a big fan of Ultimate Custom Night, but the lore for this game, it's insane. So you know about William Applejacks, right? You know, the guy that killed the kids and made the haunted animatronics? Well, in this game, you play as William Applejacks, because one of the kids that he killed has trapped him here forever in an eternal HE double hockey sticks. Yeah, that's all the lore I'm going into. A tier. Oh my gosh, guys! It's Freddy Fazbear in my house! F tier.
Guys? Is this Freddy Fazbear?
I don't care what anyone says, this is the best FNAF game by far. It's FNAF in VR. I don't think you understand. It's FNAF in VR. Not only does it take everything about FNAFs 1 through 3 and turn it into a VR game, it also has a ton of minigames that use VR perfectly, and it brings back Afton as Glitch Trap, an AI module of Afton, which is fine, unlike Burn Trap. So, with that, this game's not S tier. It's Help Wanted tier!
Guys? Is this Freddy Fazbear?
Now, despite the fact that I've been hating on Security Breach the entire video, it's not the worst FNAF game of all time. That's FNAF AR, but it's still bad to be honest. I'm okay with this. But what the heck is this? So Afton is back. But why? Why did you bring back Afton? Let someone else be the FNAF villain. I thought it was gonna be Vanny. But no. I mean, I get it. Vanny has her flaws, but it's way better than Afton again. But no, you just had to bring back Afton. So you know what? This game is B tier, and I refuse to talk about it anymore.
Guys? Is this Freddy Fazbear?
So, for anyone wondering, Help Wanted 2 goes in S tier. Come on, it's more Help Wanted. Of course it's going in S tier. And anyone saying, oh, you forgot about Freddy in Space 2 and 3, and you also forgot about that Security Breach fighting game. Okay, they all go in D tier. Bye. Subscribe.